What's going on, YouTube? I needed to make a video. I have nothing really to make a video on. I really wasn't looking too hard, to be honest with you, but I was just scrolling Reddit and I thought this was fucking hilarious. So I'm joined with Jerry, who is not a clown water bottle anymore, but a clown RGB clown, I guess. Either way, he likes to flash, and I'll show you him flashing you now. Look at that. Isn't that cool as shit? And then the strip goes too, but that's besides the point because we're talking about Jerry here. So today we're going to be talking about, this very interesting story that I scrolled past on Reddit and I had to look it up. So the headline reads, Coronavirus Football FC Seoul apologizes for sex dolls in the stands. And I'll show you the picture here. It's pretty fucking funny, dude. Like, they were just like, fuck it. Let's slap up some sex dolls in the stands and call it good enough. My cat's growling at the chicken over there. Maybe I shouldn't have left it on the couch. It's on a plate, but still, Anyways, let's get back into the story here. So, basically, it is a challenging time for sports leagues across the world. If play can only resume in empty stadiums, how can the atmosphere be improved? I really think sex toys in the stands is not the best bet. Who's like, oh man, it would be really great, some love dolls up in the stands to cheer me on, right? Like, realistically, they're like, yeah, let's have some fake fans in the stands, but these pre-loved, I hope they weren't pre-loved, but these might be loved play toys decided to join the footballers for, practice or a game or something like that. The top flight South Korean side has apologized after fans accused them of using sex dolls in the stands. FC Seoul insisted they were premium mannequins. And if we're talking about sex toys and sex things, I've heard of multiple other things use the word premium before. So we all know premium means titties. So, rather than sex dolls, but did admit that they came from the same supplier that produces sex toys. So, I guess at least they didn't opt for gigantic dildos with the sign saying, "Go team, go." It would have been a lot more funny, but still. And some of the dolls were holding signs advertising X-rated websites despite pornography being banned in South Korea. So the mannequins manufacturer told BBC, which fits perfectly into sex dolls, they had apologized to FC Seoul, but they also reiterated that the dolls were merely premium mannequins. What happened at the match? On Sunday, FC Seoul played their first home match of the K-League season. The ground was empty, one of many measures designed to prevent COVID-19 outbreak. So before the match, a company called Dollcom offered to fill some of the empty seats, and the club agreed. In total, there was 30 mannequins, 28 of them were female, and 2 of them were male, which really makes sense in the long run. I'm definitely more willing to go to town on the female version of the Fuckatron 3000 than, let's say, my girlfriend with the Fuckaton 3000 male version. You know what I mean? Right, so it makes sense that there's more females than males because who's mass producing fucking cocks on bodies? Because realistically, if it doesn't have a vibrator, why does a girl want to sit on it anyways? It would just be weird. However, fans watching online noticed that some of the mannequins looked more like sex dolls and some were advertising X-rated websites, leading to the club apologizing on Instagram and Facebook. Dollcom said the adverts came from a sex toy company who placed orders with Dollcom and wanted to take pictures of the mannequins before, which is pretty fucking weird. I just wanted to cite my source here, so it's bbc.com/news world-asia-527020075 in case somebody wants to look at it. I'm going to link the story in the bottom anyways. But it's just of course the fans were going to notice, one, being on the internet, and 2, people use these fucking toys. I'll show you the picture again. They look like sex dolls. And just because they're wearing a mask or half wearing a mask doesn't mean people aren't going to notice. They don't look like real people and they don't move. So, Jesus. Like, what a fucking mess, dude. And for a country that doesn't agree with pornography, like, you would think that they would, at least think this through a little bit. Like, I don't know. Maybe this was a publicity stunt for the sex toy company, because I sure as fuck want to go out there and pick me up a $1,000 sex doll to fill the stands with, Like, these things go for a ton of money, too. Like, $1,000 US, like, a piece. And they're just like, fuck it, put them up in the stands, cheer on the boys, and maybe they thought the boys would go home with these girls. It's not like it would be even difficult for them, right? These girls are ready and waiting. So I don't know. Hopefully the boys playing the ball got to get their nut, at least hopefully they got to take it home after all this. Well, unless they were pre-used, pre-loved sex toys. Either way, I don't know. It's weird. That's basically it. A short video, a bullshit video, because honestly, I haven't seen nobody doing no dumb shit on the internet that needs to be called out or talked about. So if you got somebody or something or a group of people or whatever that needs to, be talked about, that's what I was trying to get at, be talked about, then, send them my way. I have Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, follow my Twitch. Whatever. So if you got some stories, some people, some whatever to cover, I'm always looking for more content. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one.